Hi guys, I'm Pacific, and welcome to episode 3 of Operation Red Station. Today we are sending a kind of like a housing unit to Red Station orbiting Aduna, as well as a kind of like, I put a tiny docking port on it, and we also needed another big docking port. And then I just put some other docking ports on it, just because, more docking ports the better. You can add more pieces to the spacecraft. Now, what was cool about this mission? First of all, though, what sucked about this mission was it took a few launches to get everything correct. I had forgotten how to fly the the specific spacecraft I built for this. That's what I wanted to say. And so it took me a few tries to launch it, but I finally launched it, got it into space, did the doohickey. But what was cool about this mission was it was the first time I went straight from Kerbin to Duna. Now, if you don't know what I mean, basically, every single launch I've done is I've gone from Kerbin, and I've gone into an orbit around the sun, and then maneuvered to Duna. Well, this time, I made it so my orbit from Kerbin to the sun intersected me with Duna. So then, I basically went straight to Duna, saved a bunch of fuel, like, I want to say, at least 400 meters a second of delta V. Which is pretty good, considering the spacecraft I'm using and the things I'm doing. Now, ironically enough, I came at Duna the wrong way again. And in episode 2, I had to use the space station itself to like mess around and orbit with the nuke piece. This time, I was just like, you know what? That's stupid, and I just used the spacecraft I sent, the housing unit, to orbit around in the correct direction. Now, that wasn't the only problem. The next problem was that my orbit got really messed up from this. Now, I had to do a lot of doohickeys, which ended up making the fuel I saved very critical, because if I didn't save that fuel, I probably wouldn't have been able to dock in the first place. So, all in all, if you fix something, if you do something amazing, you're bound to have like 5 other problems. So your savings and stuff just, don't work. They don't work at all. And so then, the rest of the things happen, and I get to the spacecraft, and a glitch happens, right? I have a smooth transition. A glitch happens over the smooth transition of going to the spacecraft. I waited a while because I did this weird orbit thing where you save fuel by waiting a lot, where the space station itself I couldn't control, and when the spacecraft got close to it, it was like anti-gravity and just repelled it backwards, and I couldn't even save either. So I'm like, oh no, the game broke, the space station is gone. Then I reloaded and everything was fine, perfectly fine. Then I went to the space station with the housing unit, and the housing unit connected so perfectly. It was like, I didn't even look, and I just looked straight at the nav ball. I was like, okay, I gotta mess with it, I gotta do this. I'm like, leaning over here, nav ball, why don't you work for me? And then finally, connected. It was beautiful. It was the most coolest docking I'd ever done. So, that was episode 3 of Red Station. If you guys want me to keep doing it with this post-comming stuff, or you want me to live com, whatever. Tell me if you want me to film this differently. Tell me if you want me to keep filming it the same. And suggest pieces to send to Red Station around Duna in a weird kind of polar orbit. Anyway, see you later.